And so, speaking of people losing their minds, the Joe Exotic saga continues. So, according to, again, my inside sources, not a lot of people watch the Tiger King documentary, okay? Over COVID, people were doing a handful of other things when it came to their time home, alone, at home, not working because they shut the conch down.
What are we doing?
You know what I mean? And so when that was happening, we were busy watching the Tiger King. Megs and I watched it twice. We know everything it says. We know the situation. We follow it well. That's why I'm still talking about Joe Exotic till this day. But for those of you who don't, let me give you the quick rundown. Joe Exotic got caught murder for hire plot against Carole Baskin. He was mad because she was coming after his tigers. She went to the authorities and said he doesn't treat his tigers right. Authorities came and took his tigers. He got pissed. He tried to get her tigers taken away. He said she fed her husband to one of the tigers. She got pissy at that, got another one of his tigers taken away. So then he said, bitch, I've got $500 in a bag of Coke and a guy with 13 teeth in his mouth who's going to come stab the shit out of you.
What are we doing?
And now he's in jail for a murder for hire plot because, of course, it didn't go through and little buddy went to the authorities and said, this is what Joe Exotic said. Whether he said it or not, I don't know. Joe says he's innocent. Of course, here we are. And so through the years, Joe Exotic has been attempting to get whatever president is in office, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Democrats, Republicans, to pardon him as a felon because he believes and has the evidence that he is innocent. And so Joe Exotic is should be released from federal prison via a presidential pardon. And so what he has discovered is it is not so easy getting the attention of the president of the United States. So what Joe Exotic has concocted is a plan to do the next best thing. Who's best friends with the president of the United States? Podcasters. Theo, Joe Rogan. Let's get their attention. This is attempt number 3. Here we go. Joe Exotic has done the unthinkable. He has done the unthinkable in the sense that he has teamed up and partnered with, get this is real. I'm not fucking joking.
What are we doing?
Joe Exotic has teamed up with Brad Nash. Brad Nash is the owner of Love Ford out of Henrietta, Oklahoma. And Brad Nash, on Joe Exotic's behalf, is 100% prepared to either deliver Joe Rogan this used soft top convertible Ford Bronco or this cherry red Ford F-150 with the upgraded rim kit. And by God, if I was Joe Rogan, I'd pick the truck.
What are we doing?
If Joe Rogan will agree to have Joe Exotic on his podcast before January 20th, so Joe Biden still has time to pardon him. Joe Biden is pardoning everybody. He's pardoning so many people. He's pardoning everybody, his son, his family members, people who have
What are we doing?
He's pardoning this guy, that guy. He's pardoning everybody under the sun. And Joe Exotic wants himself to be one of those people. And so in order to get the federal government's attention, he's trying to bribe the #1 podcaster on the planet, Joe Rogan, with a used Ford Bronco or a used Ford F-150. And if Joe Rogan agrees to have Joe Exotic on his podcast before January 20th, by the way, Joe Exotic's in prison. He can't go in person. He can't do video. He can only call in. Joe Rogan doesn't do remote interviews, bitch.
What are we doing?
And I don't think, I'm just taking a shot in the dark here. I'm taking a wild guess, and I'm going to see if it sticks to the wall, but I don't think Joe Rogan is at all interested in a used Ford pickup truck.
What are we doing?
Brad Nash with Love Ford out of Henrietta, Oklahoma, offers to hand deliver either one of these vehicles to Joe Rogan and hand him the keys and the title of the vehicle if he allows him to be on Rogan's podcast before January 20th to discuss Joe Exotic's case and pardon live. Rogan gets to choose which vehicle Rogan can accept by direct message to Joe Exotic, Twitter or Instagram. Joe Exotic will connect the two men, and the support around the world is growing for the pardon of Joe Exotic, from Nigel Farage in the UK to Matt Gaetz to Joe Rogan and Donald Trump Jr.
What are we doing?
Joe Exotic. I'm sorry. I got the whole thing wrong. Joe Exotic wants this other guy to go on Joe Rogan's podcast and deliver him a Ford F-150 truck and then be on Joe Rogan's podcast, presumably talking for hours on end about how the federal government and the president of the United States should pardon Joe Exotic as a criminal. And this is his plan. And I mean, hey, if you want to talk about a good plan, then this is the way to go. This is what I do.
What are we doing?
If you want to get the attention and be in front of Elon Musk, you hand deliver him a unique, one-of-a-kind Tesla that he's never seen before. And I highly doubt Joe Rogan's ever seen this light blue piece of shit looking Ford Bronco or this cherry red piece of trash Ford F-150 before. And if I got one of those, I'd let you on the pod. Come on for an hour. If I get both cars, come on for 2 hours.
What are we doing?
And then we'll go out back and we'll blow them up because that's all they're fucking worth. You know what I mean? So Joe Rogan is attempting, and I mean, they know. Joe Rogan and Joe Exotic and Theo Vaughn know everything about, they know everything there is to know about Joe Exotic. Listen to this.
Whoever is letting him fucking...
They're talking about Joe Biden right now.
People.
Some of the guys said they don't want the pardon. You see that?
Bro, he's pardoned more people than anybody ever by a long shot. He's got Alzheimer's.
Tiger King too, somebody said.
Oh, he better pardon Tiger King.
I think he did. Didn't he just
Did
get... somebody said he just pardoned him.
Did he? That can't be real.
Joe
What are we
Rogan.
doing?
Joe Rogan just said, and I quote, "They better pardon the Tiger King. I would have busted 18 nuts if I was in my prison cell and found out as Joe Exotic that Joe Rogan just said, and I quote, they better fucking pardon the Tiger King."
I saw that it's a little overinflated because of all the marijuana charges that got added in because they
Tiger King
threw all those people in. No, and Joe Biden's pardon.
Oh, I want to see that mad
Yeah, but he's
slurper
still,
get
that's a
back
good
out.
thing that he's doing that, but it's still, he's still pardoned more people than anybody ever.
Bro, when Tiger King gets back out here, fucking wait, America.
He'll be a guest on this podcast
yeah.
with a knee brace, pistol on his hip.
With that whip?
Yeah. He'll try to fuck Jamie for sure.
Oh, he's going to fucking slurp on
He again
somebody, dude.
lobbies for presidential
Yeah.
pardon. Jamie, what are the odds this guy tries to fuck you if we bring him in the studio?
No way.
He's 100%.
No way.
Not that he's going to fuck you.
No,
way
brother.
would he.
That's- yeah.
I'd be the
But if he
first one
just-
on his list. I know
Yeah,
all the people in the building.
Yeah, yeah.
Jamie is the biggest homophobe.
What are we doing?
Calling it right now. Jamie would be cemented to his seat if the Tiger King, if Joe Exotic gets pardoned and let out of jail, and then somehow the stars align and Joe Rogan and Joe Exotic are in person sitting down for a podcast, Jamie will be cemented to his seat. He will not get up around Joe Exotic. He will not be anywhere near the Tiger King. If Joe Exotic tries to flirt with Jamie, oh my God, it would make him deathly uncomfortable.
What are we doing?
Yeah, you're the guy
There's
who
a
moves
couple
on.
other people,
No.
We'll hold him back by the hips. We'll have
He
ground.
moves on you.
We'll have side control on him, but
He moves on you. You're a nice guy.
I shaved my
you know?
mustache.
yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. The mustache.
Not good.
He's trying. He's trying, but they're not going to let him out. And maybe they should. I don't know.
I don't know. I wonder if he got out of this, wonder what kind of job he would get into. They're not going to let him work offshore or whatever.
Stuffed animals.
You
Sell
think?
his own stuffed animals. Yeah, open his own Build-A-Bear, Build-A-Tiger. You know?
He's just in there helping you stuff it.
Yeah, you stuff it, and then the little recording thing, when you have the little thing in there where you press the button and it gives a little recording. When my kids, I used to have one for
I'm
one of my
doing it.
daughters.
I'm doing it. If Joe Exotic, mark my words right now, if Joe Exotic gets out of prison, the number one attraction that he needs to add to his zoo is a Build-A-Bear feature woodshop. You can just go get a shed down at Home Depot for like $800. Put it all in the shed. get the loose stuffed tiger, get a stuffer machine from like a rundown Build-A-Bear, and get the little recorders. I want a stuffed Tiger King, Joe Exotic Tiger, and when I press his paw, I want him to say, I'm never going to financially recover from this.
What are we doing?
And so I'm going. I swear to God, if they ever let Joe Exotic out of prison, now they hopefully probably never will, but if inevitably when the stars align, because ladies and gentlemen, we've got Donald Trump as president again. We've got terrorist attack. We've got Elon Musk, crypto. We've got so many things wrong with this country. We've got a homeless epidemic, an insurance epidemic. There are people who can't afford their groceries, their bills. People can't afford houses. We just had someone we know just tried to put their house on the market and buy a new house, and they couldn't even do it. They took it off the market because of how expensive houses are now. Interest rates are high, banks are high, credit scores are down. The country is at kind of an all-time, kind of a little bit of a low right now. And the number one thing that we would just accept if it were to happen in this country would be the release and return and the re-rise of Joe Exotic, the Tiger King.
What are we doing?
Does he have any new music out? I think he has new music out, doesn't he? He's definitely got new music. Where's it? Is there a new song? I think he's got a new song. Here, wait. I think this is the clip with his new song in it. Here's another new song by Joe Exotic. Is this it? Yeah. Here we go. Here's his new song. Ready? This is a new song, brand new 2025 Joe Exotic. Here we go.
This is Joe Exotic, and I'd like to dedicate this song to the world's biggest podcaster, Joe Rogan.
Tiger King behind them bars.
The biggest podcaster, Joe Rogan.
Locked up, but he did no harm.
Get it.
A wild fight in a savage land. Justice lost its purpose and Joe sits there, no fault to find.
Wow.
Innocent in everybody's mind. We can't let his spirit break.
I mean, if you want to get my attention, sweetheart, all you gotta do is write a song from prison and then dedicate it to me, and I'm yours, princess.
What are we doing?
You know what I mean? We have got some serious... If Joe hasn't heard that yet, I don't think Joe Rogan's heard that. I think he knows of Joe Exotic. I think he knows he wants his attention, but I don't think Joe Rogan's heard that song. So Joe Rogan, rewind 10 seconds and listen to that masterpiece, babe. You got to make some calls. Make some calls to Zaddy Trumpets. Get this guy out of here. Let's get him back on the streets. Let's get him repopularized. We need Joe Exotic back in the zeitgeist. You know what I mean?